Hey everyone, welcome to Anks English, your go-to place for mastering English with practical, easy-to-follow tips that transform your life one step at a time. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's not just about learning a language, but about unlocking your full potential. Discipline versus motivation. Which one do you truly need to succeed? We've all had those moments, staring at an English textbook, feeling uninspired, and thinking, I'll study when I'm in the mood. Days slip by and progress stalls. Sound familiar? That's why this conversation is so powerful. It's not just for acing English, but for crushing any goal, from landing a dream job to becoming your best self. Motivation can light the fire, but it's fleeting. Discipline? That's the steady engine driving you forward, no matter how you feel. In this episode, we'll unpack what motivation is and when it strikes, why discipline outshines it for lasting success, how they differ, why discipline is the key to real progress, and actionable ways to build it into your English learning journey. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to stay focused, grow confident, and chase your dreams with purpose. This isn't just a language lesson, it's a life changer. So grab a pen, get comfy, and let's jump in. Motivation is that electric spark that makes you want to leap into action. It's the thrill when you watch someone speak English fluently and think, that's going to be me. It's the rush of starting a new course, grabbing a fresh notebook, and writing Learn English in bold letters, feeling unstoppable. Motivation often comes from big dreams, like nailing a job interview, traveling abroad, or chatting with new friends in English. It's that burst of energy when you hear an inspiring podcast, watch a movie in English, or imagine yourself thriving in a new country. It's why people feel pumped at the start of a new year, a new semester, or even a new week. But here's the truth. Motivation is tied to emotions, and emotions are like the weather, unpredictable. One day, you're studying like a pro, memorizing vocab, practicing speaking, and feeling on top of the world. The next, you're tired, distracted, or just not in the mood. You tell yourself, I'll study tomorrow when I'm inspired. Days turn into weeks, and your English goals gather dust. Think of people who join gyms in January, buzzing with excitement. They hit the gym hard for a week, then skip a day, then another, and soon they're back on the couch. It's the same with language learning. Excitement drives you at first, but when it fades, you stop. Motivation is a spark, bright, beautiful, but brief. It's fantastic for starting. But to keep going, you need something stronger, discipline. Discipline is the art of doing what matters, even when you don't feel like it. It's sitting down to practice English for 15 minutes after a long day, not because you're excited, but because you're committed to your goal. Unlike motivation, discipline doesn't care about your mood. It's about action, consistency, and showing up day after day. It's choosing to review 5 vocab words when you'd rather scroll through your phone or reading a short article when your bed is calling your name. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it grows. Small daily habits, like listening to a podcast during your commute or writing a sentence in English, build it over time. Think of everyday examples. Waking up early to jog, even in the cold. Sticking to a budget, even when you're tempted to splurge. Or turning off notifications to focus on studying. These choices create routines that lead to big results. For English learners, discipline means showing up daily. Even if it's just learning a few phrases or repeating a sentence aloud. It's not about studying for hours or being perfect. It's about consistency. Discipline gives you control over your progress, boosts your confidence, and turns "I'll try" into "I did." It's the quiet strength that keeps you moving forward, whether you're tired, bored, or facing setbacks. By building discipline, you create a system that doesn't rely on fleeting feelings, but on steady, purposeful action. That's what makes it the foundation for lasting success. So, what's the real difference between motivation and discipline? At first glance, they seem similar. Both push you to act, but they operate in completely different ways. Motivation is about feeling that rush of excitement when you imagine speaking English fluently or landing a dream job. It's the emotional high that drives you to start a new course or practice for hours. Discipline, on the other hand, is about doing, taking action even when you're not excited. Picture two scenarios. One morning, you wake up buzzing, studying English for hours, full of energy. That's motivation. Another day, you're groggy, it's raining, and studying feels like a chore, but you still practice for 10 minutes. That's discipline. Motivation is like a sunny day urging you to run. Discipline is putting on your shoes and running in the rain. Motivation kicks off new projects. It's the thrill of signing up for a language app or setting a goal to learn 500 words. But when life gets busy or the novelty wears off, motivation often fades. Discipline steps in, ensuring you practice on tough days, like when you're swamped with work or progress feels slow. Motivation is a sprint, great for quick bursts. Discipline is a marathon, built for the long haul. If you only chase motivation, your progress will be inconsistent. You'll study intensely for a few days, then stop when life gets in the way. Discipline keeps you steady, making it the true driver of progress. Let's get real. Motivation alone can't carry you to your goals. It's like a sugar rush, intense but short-lived. When you're motivated, everything feels easy. You're ready to conquer English, learn a new skill, or chase a big dream. But life isn't always cooperative. Work piles up, stress kicks in, or you hit a plateau in your learning, and suddenly that initial buzz is gone. If you rely only on motivation, you'll likely stall when it fades. Take Sarah, for example. She wants to speak English confidently for her career. She starts strong, watching English shows, memorizing vocab, and feeling like a rock star. But a busy week kills her vibe. She skips a day, then another, telling herself, "I'll get back to it when I'm in the mood." Weeks pass, her skills don't improve, and she starts thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Sound familiar? Sarah's story isn't unique. It happens to so many of us. The problem isn't a lack of talent or desire. It's relying on motivation without a backup plan. Motivation is unpredictable, like a breeze you can't control. You can't force yourself to feel inspired every day. If you wait for the right mood, you might wait forever, and your English skills, or any goal, won't budge. Successful people don't study or work only when they feel like it. They act consistently, rain or shine. Small steps like practicing English for 10 minutes daily create momentum that outlasts any emotional high. Discipline, not motivation, builds the road to your destination. It's what turns "I want to" into "I did." Discipline is your superpower, the ability to take control of your actions and shape your future. While motivation comes and goes, discipline is rock solid, guiding you through tough days, boring moments, and setbacks. It's doing what matters, even when it's hard or inconvenient. It's not about perfection, but consistency, showing up daily, even for a little. Imagine John, who dreams of speaking English to boost his travel experiences. He starts with a burst of motivation, studying intensively for weeks, But when life gets hectic, he doesn't quit. He commits to 15 minutes of English practice every evening, no matter what. Some days he's tired and only reviews a handful of words. Other days he dives deeper into a podcast or conversation practice. But he never stops. Months later, he's understanding conversations better, speaking more naturally, and feeling confident. His friends notice, saying, "Wow, your English has leveled up." John's success didn't come from one intense study session. It came from disciplined, daily effort. Discipline works because it builds habits, and habits are the backbone of progress. At first, studying takes effort, but over time it becomes second nature, like brushing your teeth or checking your messages. Discipline also teaches patience, crucial in a world obsessed with quick results. Learning English isn't a one-month fix, it's a journey. Every small step, learning a phrase, listening to a clip, or writing a sentence, adds up. Discipline works in all areas of life. Writers finish novels by writing daily, athletes train regularly to win, and students excel by studying consistently. The beauty of discipline is that it's within your reach. You don't need to be a genius or have endless energy, just the willingness to keep going. As you build discipline, you'll feel empowered, knowing you're in charge of your growth. It's not about feeling good, it's about doing good, and that's what leads to lasting success. Motivation and discipline are partners, not rivals, forming a dream team for success. Motivation is the spark, igniting your desire to learn English or chase a goal. It's the excitement of imagining yourself speaking fluently, landing a better job, or connecting with people worldwide. Discipline is the fuel, keeping you moving when the spark dims. Motivation gives you the why, the dream that inspires you. Discipline gives you the how, daily actions to turn that dream into reality. Let's meet Alex, an English learner who wants to study abroad. He's motivated by stories of students thriving overseas, so he starts strong, studying grammar and vocab for hours. But soon, school and social life get in the way, and his motivation dips. Instead of giving up, Alex leans on discipline. He commits to 25 minutes of English practice every morning, whether it's reading, listening, or speaking. Some days, he's inspired and studies longer. Others, he sticks to the minimum. Over months, his skills improve. He's more fluent in conversations and feels ready for his study abroad program. Alex's discipline turned his motivation into results. The beauty of this duo is that they feed off each other. When you take disciplined action, you see progress, like understanding a movie without subtitles. This sparks new motivation, which fuels more discipline. It's a cycle. Discipline creates results, which boosts motivation, which strengthens discipline. Anyone can tap into this cycle. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. Just start with motivation's energy and let discipline carry you through. If you stumble, get back up. Motivation shows you the big picture. Discipline helps you take one small step at a time. Together, they'll carry you to your goals. Now, let's get practical. How do you build discipline in real life? Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you grow, like learning English. It takes practice and patience, but anyone can develop it. First, create a clear, doable plan. Write down your goal, like improve my English speaking, and list 1 or 2 daily actions, such as practice speaking for 10 minutes every evening, or learn 3 new phrases daily. A plan gives your efforts structure, making it easier to stay focused. Second, start small. Big changes can overwhelm, so begin with tiny habits, like 5 minutes of vocab or one podcast episode. Small wins build confidence and pave the way for bigger habits. Third, be consistent. Discipline thrives on repetition, so study at the same time daily, maybe during your commute or after breakfast. Consistency turns actions into habits, and soon, studying feels as natural as drinking coffee. Fourth, remove distractions. Silence your phone, close unrelated apps, and find a quiet space to focus fully. Fifth, track your progress. Use a notebook or app to mark each day you study. Seeing a streak of check marks feels rewarding and reinforces your commitment. Sixth, reward yourself. After finishing your daily task, treat yourself, maybe with a favorite song, a snack, or a quick break. This makes discipline feel good, encouraging you to keep going. Finally, be kind to yourself. Building discipline takes time and slip-ups happen. If you miss a day, don't stress. Just start again tomorrow. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Apply these to your English learning. Commit to 5 vocab words daily, listen to a short audio clip, or write 2 sentences. In weeks, you'll see growth, feel prouder, and build habits that last. Discipline is a muscle. Start small, keep at it, and watch it grow stronger. Let's wrap up with the big picture. Discipline is your foundation, but motivation adds the spark. Motivation inspires you to dream big, speaking English fluently, landing a dream job, or connecting with the world. But it's discipline, the choice to act daily, no matter how you feel, that turns those dreams into reality. Don't wait for the perfect moment to learn English or chase any goal. Start today, even with a tiny step. Maybe it's watching a short English video, learning one new word, or repeating a phrase aloud. The action doesn't matter as much as the decision to begin. Discipline is about showing up, not being flawless. Each step builds momentum, and over time, those steps will carry you far. Here's my challenge. Pick one small English learning action for today. Maybe it's 10 minutes of listening or jotting down 2 phrases. Do it, even if you're not motivated. That's discipline in action, and it's how you'll grow. Thank you for joining Anks English. I'm so grateful for you. If this episode lit a fire in you, share it with a friend who could use a boost. Drop a comment with your thoughts or the small step you're taking today. Your feedback makes this channel better and helps us grow together. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and know you've got this. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode of Anks English.